Hi, I'm Jim Reginwald, VACo's fiscal consultant. Today is Friday, August 21st, 2009. As we all now know, we've had a much longer and more prolonged recession than anyone expected. On August 19th, Governor Kane announced a $300 million revenue shortfall for fiscal year 2009. He also is now expecting a $1.2 billion shortfall for fiscal 10. These are historically larger than anything we've ever experienced. In fact, 2 years of revenue declines has not occurred since the 1930s. Unlike the federal government, Virginia must balance its budget, however, and the governor declared that he is going to announce his budget cuts for fiscal 2010 before Labor Day. He will undoubtedly propose using half of the rainy day fund, about $287 million, as well as any other unappropriated balances and reserves available to him, such as the remaining federal fiscal flexible money he's got. After these limited revenues, there will be no easy choices in balancing the $1 billion cut necessary. Most cash and revenue flexibility has already been consumed. Compounding this problem, we have increased utilization for health and human services and Medicaid, which is natural during a recession. And Virginia already ranks amongst the lowest in its use of Medicaid, so therefore we will not be able to cut much in these areas. We will be seeing cuts, deep cuts, in finance agencies, administration, judicial, commerce and trade, natural resources, and public safety. Also expect deep cuts in our universities and colleges. However, this is not going to be enough to avoid cuts to local government. Local government's about 1/2 of the general fund budget, with the lion's share going to public education. Last session, the General Assembly cut 10% out of the budget in fiscal 10 for K-12. However, there was offsetting federal aid through the stimulus package. This time around, we're going to have cuts in K-12 without offsetting increases in federal aid. The governor will probably propose additional one-time revenues, such as moving resources from the next biennium into this current biennium. To date, we have used these one-time revenue sources to offset about half of our problem. We have not yet right-sized our budget in terms of revenues with our ongoing expenditures. That's why it's going to be a much worse next biennium in fiscal 10 and 12. And I propose that local governments plan on a 10% reduction in state aid as part of their own budget planning process. Continue to visit the VACo website. You can view the Governor's and Secretary of Finance's presentation on August 19th. And I will be back in mid-September to detail the Governor's cuts for fiscal 10. Thank you.